Cliff says no, but I hope I'm wrong. There is a note taped to the back of the coin with the yellow sticker, and we're going to look at it, and we're going to see. Let's see what the trade dollar says. Hey everyone, it's Noah from Rarity7. First off, thank you for the amazing feedback on the last video. In this video, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go through several boxes of coins that I sent to CAC for approval for stickers, and we're going to see what happened. I don't check the results beforehand. Most people, like to sneak a peek. I don't. I do a live reveal on Instagram, then record it and edit it up here for you on YouTube. More importantly, we get feedback from CAC on all the coins that don't pass, on exactly why they don't pass. Normally, when you send a coin to CAC, you either get a sticker, which is great, or you get nothing, and you kind of have to guess what happened. Because we do these videos for educational purposes, CAC gives us feedback on why the coins don't pass. It's really helpful, and it helps us all learn a ton about what makes a CAC-worthy coin. So without further ado, let's check out the coins. So one reason I'm particularly excited about this submission is I was at the Tampa show, the Great American Coins and Collectible Show in Tampa back a few weeks ago. And I had a chance to sit down with J.A. and talk to him a little bit. I'd met him a few times, but, I hadn't really talked to him. And he sees so many people that I imagine he doesn't remember who I am. And I said to him, thanks, John, I've been submitting coins to you and we've been doing these reveals. And he goes, oh, you're the Instagram guy. My wife always hands me a box of coins and says, here, leave some comments for the Instagram guy. But I didn't know who that was. And now I know it's you. I didn't realize it was you. He's like, so I really put some effort in this most recent submission and giving you real feedback on these coins. I'm not just, I was phoning it in a little bit on the last one. By the way, sidebar, I don't actually think he was phoning it in. I was very happy with all of the red stickers that we were getting on the subs. But the fact that he said, hey, on this most recent sub, I really put some effort into giving you real feedback. I'm exceedingly excited about hearing that. I don't know what that means, but I think that's actually pretty cool. So let's start with the first coin. First coin that we're going to look at is an 1894 over 94. I think this is Eric's coin. It's an 1894 over 94 Indian head cent. MS65 red. I mean, it's pretty. I can't say anything other than that coin is super pretty. Eric, we're talking about CoinScope. Eric has such good taste in coins that I can't possibly imagine any coin that he would submit do anything other than a sticker. But that's what we have coming in for Eric's coin. See if this is the 94 over 94. It is the 94 over 94. So I'm going to pull it out, and we'll see what we have to say on this one. Eric, I have bad news. There's a sticker on it, and I don't think that's a gold sticker. So, sorry to start you off in this way. Let's see what this one says. Looks dipped. Well, there you go, Eric. Looks dipped. You got a nice, interesting... let's look at this coin. Does it look dipped? This is... Eric, I got to let you talk this one through because I got to be honest, guys. I do not know enough about Indian head cents to know what a dipped coin. In fact, I didn't even realize that you could dip copper, to be perfectly honest. But John tells us this coin looks dipped. So that's the answer on that one. Okay. Sorry to start us off with a negative. We're going to go on the no pile over here, and I hope the no pile will be smaller than the yes pile. Let's move on to coin number 2. An 18... Oh, wow. I kind of don't remember why I put the coins in these order, but I guess that's the order I put them in. All right. Next we have... This is a fun coin. This is a fun and really fresh coin. This is a 1869 proof-seated dollar. I bought this from a collector who I respect immensely, and I really like the coin. When he sent me a picture of this, it didn't look good from a faraway picture, and I was like, I'm going to pass on that. But I got to be honest, for a proof 63, proofs, as we've learned about, I'm sure you've all learned, proofs generally are graded. They're all haven't been circulated. They have, if they've got a little bit of rub or if they're not going to have bag marks, what you're going to see on proofs are wipe or rub of some type. Someone, got their fingerprint all over the coin. On this one, it just looks nice. It's a 63. There, you can see there's some hairlines in the field. I'm going to rewind a little bit so you guys can see this again. But it's got a really nice look to it. It's a very appealing, retail-friendly coin, and of course, it's a proof-seeded dollar. So, so it's really nice. Now, Cliff says no CAC needs a stronger cameo. I could hear that. I hear that. I think it's a nice 3. I do think the cameo is a little weak, and you know they did know how to make these coins. The mint was really good in the mid 1800s and getting their coins. So the cameo is a little weak on it, but I do think it meets the bar for cameo, and I do think it's a really appealing looking 63. I'm gonna probably agree with Cliff. I think this was a kind of eye appealing, retail friendly coin. I don't know that this is a CAC worthy coin. If anything, it might have been dipped too much. It doesn't have that, you know, original look to it. So I'm gonna go with Cliff on this one. I'm gonna vote no. But, I don't know, let's see what we got on this one. So let's go to CoinCam, and we'll go, and I see a yellow sticker, which means negative, and the answer is RT obverse, I don't know what that means. Right obverse field cleaned. Okay, interesting. Not something you would normally be worried about on a proof, because cleaning happens, but John is saying right obverse field cleaned. Interesting. I'm going to need a little bit of an explanation on that one, because I thought that's what keeps all of our proofs from being 68s. They've all been cleaned a little bit, but I guess he doesn't like the way this one was cleaned. Okay, well, answer on this one is there is a level of cleaning that is acceptable. This is a little bit of a puzzler for me, because I think we've all sort of learned at some point that proofs have all been cleaned. That's why they're not proof 68s or proof 69s. They've all been wiped a little bit. But I guess I'm going to translate this as saying this is a little too much, and it's probably too intentional. I mean, it is netted accordingly, but okay. This is one that will require further inspection in the future. So that's a no, and an interesting one, to be honest. All right, let's move on. So the next coin in this batch is another proof one. This is well, let's just let the coin speak for itself. 82 trade dollar, proof 63. Again, it's got a little haze on it because it's seen some white, but a very original look to it, and arguably some cameo in there. So I like the look of this coin a lot, you know, and it's a very original album tone coin. It's not in a cameo holder. It's got some cameo look to it. Again, eye appeal all over the place. This is a very appealing, very original coin on the trade dollar. So I am going to vote yes on the trade dollar, and it's got a little bit of mess up on the hologram. Otherwise, it would be a great one. Let's see what the trade dollar says. CAC sticker. Yeah, first win of the night. We'll do our happy dance. Yeah, yes, happy dance. Nice coin. Nice coin. I like it. All right. Nice win on this. Nice proof 63 trade dollar with a CAC sticker, and I'm going to keep it in this old holder. So good. Goes on the win pile for the night. Next coin. Why am I having trouble? All right. Oh. This coin is nice. I don't know why I started with the bombers at the end, but I guess I rolled the bombers at the end. This is one of my favorite coins that I had in this submission. I kind of want to come back to it because I really am hoping that I get a sticker on this one, and I want to leave it to the end, but I guess this is the order that I filmed it, and this is the way we're going to do it. This is a really original 89cc Morgan that I picked up in Las Vegas. I hope you can see from the video. This is, in my opinion, what an AU Morgan is supposed to look like. It's got that silver steel gray toning. It's got a very original look to it. None of that dipped, bright crap look to it. If there's anything that's wrong with this coin, I guess I could argue on the reverse that there's, maybe there's a little contrast. If you can see up on the, above In God We Trust, that could be an old cleaning of some type and retoning. The obverse is just perfection on this coin. I still think for an AU 53 on a key date like this 89cc, this just has a, look at the luster. There's cartwheel luster on the coin, and that's what AUs are going to look like. So this coin, in my opinion, is a textbook winner on an AU 53. Now, as we've learned, CAC might not like it. There's various reasons, but I'm a strong yes on this one. I really, really like the look of it. This is my 89cc. Oh, I hope this coin gets a sticker. I really, really like it. Cliff says no, but I hope I'm wrong. The answer is no. Obverse and reverse old cleaning. Oh, that's a bummer. You know, I guess, like I said, I thought I saw an old cleaning on the reverse, so that's very, very possible. I don't see it on the obverse. I think this is a textbook 53, and it's the way it's supposed to look like. But I did see it on the reverse, and I kind of hoped that the originality would overcome it. So, such is life. That's a bummer, but I do understand that one, and I think that's okay. So we'll live. All right, this was an interesting coin. This one I hope is a layup, and didn't make any mistakes here. This is sort of like a kind of re-sticker, but not really. So this is a really nice 1912 10 Indian. The coin is gemmy and delightful. I mean, it's just delightful. And it was in a 64 holder with a CAC sticker on it. And I sent it in because I just really liked it, and I thought it had a shot at a 65. It came back to PCGS as a 64 plus. So by the laws of what we hope are, you know, the standards of CAC, I'm hoping that this coin will come back and still be with a CAC sticker. John has the right to change his mind, you know. He might have not agreed with it, but I do think it's a really, really choice 64. So I'm going to hope that it has come back with a CAC sticker in its 64 plus holder. And the answer on this one is no. Wow. I'm going to have a conversation with Mr. Albanese on this one. That is wild. There's a sticker on, that's a really, really tough one for me. He says 63 plus, this sticker came off, close call. Wow. Okay, so this is an interesting one because I gotta find the picture, but this was in a 64 CAC holder. Wow, that's a shocker. This was in a 64 CAC holder, and he just changed his mind on it. And so I went for the plus. PC gave me a 4 plus, and he gave me a 63 plus close call. I'm putting this one aside because that one is, I got to have a conversation on that one. I'm not usually going to be the guy who's going to make the call on this, but I actually have to make a call because I would expect that that would happen. All right, we've learned something new tonight. That's really, and I did. Old Glory Numismatics said, did you provide the picture? Yes, I did. And in fact, I even have, here it is. There's the 64 holder with a CAC sticker on it. And I took a picture of it with the 64, I took a picture of it in the old holder, and I actually wrote on the note, this was a 64 CAC, and I was going for a 65, and interesting. So that's really tough. Anyway, I will make a phone call and ask about that one, and there may be an update on this one. So I called him, and we had a very, very nice conversation, and he said, oh, I didn't realize it was in a 64 CAC holder. Send it back. So I sent it back, and I just want to share the update that he did right by me here. So here it is, 1912, 10 Indian, beautiful 64 plus, and we're back in its proper holders. Here's a 16 Mercury dime in a 64 full bands with really, really nice color. This is a coin I bought, not an expensive coin, but I bought this coin because it has really pretty color, and I really like the color on a coin. So you know, it's like $100 coin or $200 coin. I think there's maybe a little bit of a color bump on it, but I bought it because I thought it was really pretty, and so thought that was worthy. Anyway, crusty, nice 64 full bands, and let's go see if we can find that coin in our bunch here and see what he has to say. Interesting. There is a note taped to the back of the coin with the yellow sticker, and we're gonna look at it and we're gonna see what it says. And he says no, and I got a note. I got a letter. Cleaned long ago. Toning is natural, but looks unnatural due to cleaning. That is a really interesting explanation, and I really appreciate that. So there is our thorough answer. This is what you get when you. This is more than a sticker. This is going to go on my laptop, by the way, as a commemoration. I got an essay written on my coin. That was a fun one. Not my best submission tonight. Maybe I should not have told John that I'm the Instagram guy and given him the opportunity to write more about it. Okay, next. 1916 Mercury in 5 full bands. Nothing super crazy about this coin, but a nice original white coin. Not a lot of marks. Has the look that you want to see on a 5 full band, so I liked it, and I thought it was worthy of a submission. So we'll see what we think on this 16 Merc in 5 full bands. Is that this one? That is this one. And it looks like we have, is that this one? Yeah, that's this one. And we have a sticker. And he says, cleaned. Straight up cleaned. All right. Well, there's our answer. 5 full bands. PCGS calls it gem. JA says cleaned. That's a puzzler for me also, I must say. Oh, and I'm definitely going to, yeah, you know what? I think... I think John paid closer attention to this submission because I asked for feedback, so I'm getting annihilated on here. All right, I don't see a cleaning, but we'll have to look at this coin in a little bit more depth and see what we see here. But that's a no on the Mercury dime. Show goes on. We learn. That's what we're doing, everyone. We are learning, even if we don't. Even if we don't get winners, we're going to do some learning. All right, next up on the agenda. Okay, 16S in 5 full bands. So, you know, if we can't win with the 16 in full bands, maybe we can win with the 16S in 5 full bands. Also a lustrous, nice coin. Again, it's a gem. It hasn't been cleaned. It hasn't been over-dipped. We will find out really closely. Cliff says, JA used all his red stickers on me, leaving no red stickers left until I get all the yellow ones. All right, let's see what the 16S says, and the 16S has another sticker, and it says neck abrasion. Sorry, I had a little trouble reading the handwriting there. Neck abrasion. Do we see a neck abrasion? Yeah, I see a little neck abrasion down there. Okay, you know, JA doesn't want his friction, so I'm going to be okay with this one being a no win. So fair enough. Neck abrasion, it's a 5. We don't want to see that. That's a AU 58 plus on the JA scale. It's this coin. It's a 26S in XF45. 26S in XF45. Kind of what an XF45 should look like. Really pretty looking coin. Original surfaces, even hints of luster in there. Dare I say, there's a little bit of luster in the back of this, in that coin. So I really like the look of it. We'll see what the 26S in XF45 came out. I'm going to predict yes. I think it's a nice looking coin. I don't see a big sticker on it. And the answer is, he liked it. 26S in XF45. Green bean on this one. Kind of a textbook XF coin. Like it. And Cliff agrees. Yeah, this is kind of what you want your XF to look like. So, all right. The standards are tough tonight, but we're all basically in agreement. So I think that's all right. All right, let's see what we have next. By the way, in this submission, we're looking at a 1921 next, an XF40. In this submission, we will learn about the Flying Eagle set, that 1858 Flying Eagle that I sent in. I don't know what the answer is, but we're going to find out. I did ask for reconsideration. All right. Nice Stanley Liberty quarter in XF. Again, kind of that original look that you want to see on an XF. This one I was a little 50-50 on. It definitely has that look. It doesn't have that perfect XF look that the one that the Mercury dime we just looked at has, but it's definitely got a look. So I like it. I think it's got a good look to it. I think you know, we're pretty easygoing on XFs here. So let's see what they said. And yes, he agrees. The 21 in XF40 has a green bean. Good look to it. You know, this is like, again, this and that, and this Mercury dime. This is kind of like your textbook XFs. This is the color that silver should be. It shouldn't be bright white. It shouldn't have been dipped. This is the sort of natural color of what silver turns after a while. So, and I agree, Cliff. Probably a little bit of an old wipe, but in general, I think an appealing looking coin. All right, next on the agenda after we look at that 1921 is a old bus dollar. This came from a collector. This coin has been in his safe for many, many, many years. It's an 1824 OGH cap bus half in an AU 50. This is this was OGH cap bus half. I think I had to send this coin. I kind of like the look of it. AU50 is a tough grade, and it's generally a little bit of a net grade that PCGS would give the coin. So I think I'm going to predict no on this. I think, the OGH PCGS of yore probably 50'd it because it was an AU with a little bit of an old cleaning that retoned, and that's why they netted it down to a 50. I think it's a tough grade. I think 50s kind of want to look more like really nice XFs than this. But I have been surprised before, and we'll certainly give it a try, and we'll see what they say on this one. And the answer is a sticker right here, so I'm going to guess that I'm hoping that I'm correct in my analysis. Cleaned long ago. So, if we can't win, the very least we can guess correctly why we're not winning. And I consider, I know you might laugh and say, oh, we only want to get CAC stickers on the coins. But the reality is, I am very happy to get a coin that I learned something from. And at least if I can predict correctly why I'm not getting a sticker, totally happy to do that. So I would consider this coin, even if not the most amazing win in the world, I still consider this coin an educational win. So, that's that. All right, so next on the agenda after the 1824 cap bust half, we are going to look at, oh man, this coin is really frosty and delightful. Look at this, 1876 seeded half. It's in a 63. The light, it's kind of hard to see in the light, but this coin has like pop and frost. And this was one of those coins I picked it up. Again, I don't care whether it gets a CAC sticker. This is like, it's got such eye appeal. It's got such a nice look to it that I couldn't resist buying it. This is one of those coins. I picked it up. The dealer who had it showed it to me, and he goes, look, I want a lot for this coin because it's really nice. And I said, you know what? I'm okay with that because actually I first put it down. I said, you're crazy. That's too much money. And then I actually came back to it. I was like, you know what? It's so nice. I kind of got to buy it. It's got such a nice original frosty look. And look, on the technical side of it, this is a coin where I'm looking kind of on the high level, the macro. And I'm going to say, look, maybe it's not CAC worthy, but on the eye appeal, the gestalt side of this coin, it's got so much going for it that I had to buy it. So I hope JA agrees on this one. And the answer is he does agree. Great. That makes this coin even better. Yes, that was good. I'm glad that my gut gestalt look on this coin. Let me see if you can kind of get a sense of how nice this is once I hold it here. It's just got pop. And I have a feeling that, at least one of you are going to be blowing up my phone on this coin pretty quickly because it's just got pop. It's an OGH. It's just got a nice original look to it. And this is another validating coin because I put it down and then I said, no, you know what? I'm going to pay a premium price for it because I think this is like a winner of a coin. So I agree. I have to agree. I think that was a winner and I like it. Big win. Like it a lot. Thanks, Andy. I agree. All right. That was a good one. It doesn't even come close to making up for the 10 Indian, but that was a nice one. 1913 Barber half, AU55, got luster. Not a lot to say about this coin other than a textbook AU. I like the look of it. Doesn't look like there's cleaning or any messed with stuff going on. Not quite a 58. It's got a little bit too much wear to be a 58, but it's got luster. It's got originality. I think it has everything that you want to see in a nice AU coin. So I think that's definitely kind of got the look. So let's see what we think on this Barber half. No immediate huge stickers on it, so I'm hoping this is a yes, and this is a yes. 1913 Barber half. Good. So has the look, not a lot of commentary to say on it, just kind of a coin that deserves a CAC sticker and is solid and nice for the grade. So that was a good one. All right, slowly coming back from our pile of defeat, but we're not there yet. Next on the agenda tonight, we have 1875 CC trade dollar XF45. I kind of love 1875 CCs. They're not expensive. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, they're Carson City. They're trade dollars. People love Carson City. They love trade dollars. It's just sort of an interesting coin, and this has a nice look to it. So I think it's a pretty coin. Is it a little dark? Is it as perfect as an XF45 as you could imagine elsewhere? No, but it's pretty good, and I like it. So I have a positive vibe on this one. And so we'll see what we have to say about the XF45 trade dollar CAC sticker on this one. Yeah, I seem to be doing all right. Tonight is XF night. Nice CC trade dollar with a CAC sticker on it now. It's got the right look to it. Feels good. Like the look to it. So All right. Adding up on the pile. Okay, next on the agenda, we have... this is Jeremy. This is your coin. This is an 1875cc MS61 Type 1-2 Chopmarked. There's... I'm sorry to out you, Jeremy, but you're like the only Chopmarked trade dollar collector on the planet, so everyone knows it's obviously your coin, and I would never have it. So this is a pretty coin. I do not know enough about Chopmarked trade dollars to know whether this is earning of a CAC sticker or not. At the very least, I hope we can get some feedback if it doesn't sticker, or Jeremy will be very happy to have his 1875 Chopmarked trade dollar with a sticker. That is not it. Where is his Chopmarked trade dollar? There is his Chopmarked trade dollar. And Jeremy already checked, so he knows the answer, but I see a little sticker up here. So, you know, the feedback is lovely, but it does kind of spoil my reveals a little bit. So maybe I'll just like pick them up and go directly. And the answer is cleaned. Yeah, I mean, I think that the coin looks cleaned. This is another one I was like, I don't know, like, were they all cleaned? Is it allowed? So there's your answer, Jeremy. Sorry, you did not get a CAC sticker on your trade dollar, but we'll move that down there. So, and I know you already looked, but at least you know the answer, and now you know why I didn't get a sticker. Next on the agenda, hope everyone's having fun. I'm having a good time. I love this. This is like my favorite way to spend a Friday night. To be perfectly honest with you. I mean, other than hanging out with my wonderful family, but no bars. I don't go to clubs. I want to sit in front of a camera and do CAC reveals. Greatest thing ever. It's the best job ever. 85cc VF25. The toughest Carson cities in circulated grades, I think, are the 84 and the 85. Because so many of them ended up in mint bags that they didn't actually make out into circulation. So it's like 84, I think I read that the XF, there's like 10 in XF, or maybe 20 or 30, some very, very small. And then 85s in low grades are incredibly tough. I had an AG that got a CAC sticker a while ago, if you guys remember that one. And that coin, I had a line of people, because you cannot find 85 cc's in low grade. So anytime I see an 85 cc in low grade, I buy it. This has the nice look to it. Maybe a little bit of an old cleaning, but it's kind of a VF. So I don't know. I don't know how punishing we're gonna be on VF coins. So but we'll see. Let's go to the coin cam and see what we're doing. So 85 cc VF 25. Yes. Oh, this coin is like probably already sold. Someone who's watching this video is gonna lose their mind on this, because VF. Yeah, you guys are gonna love it. So anyway, just hit me up. I'll sell it. All right, we're making up from the early pain. We're almost back to even, but that's all right. We're good. 85 was a win. That was nice. Yeah, I know. Grade rarity. Someone says grade rarity is a weird thing, and it really is. Grade rarity is like this very strange thing, that there are coins that are super. I mean, the perfect example is like a 26S Buffalo nickel, which is like impossible to find in mint state. It gets exceedingly expensive, but it's common in circulated grade. So grade rarities are fun. All right, this next coin, there's a whole thing going on with this coin. This is just like an interesting coin here. So this was a 26 piece dollar that was in a CAC G MS65. To tell you the story about this coin before we dive into it. This coin was in a CAC G MS65, and I showed it to a bunch of people, and they're like, dude, that's a 6. Easy MS66. Now, by the way, I should point out, disclaimer, I'm not a crack out guy. This is not how I'm not making my living. I like to buy nice coins, sell them, and mark them up a little bit. That's like very simple coin dealer basic here. I'm not a crack out guy. Like, that's not the way I'm going to do it. But on a coin like this, when everyone around me says, hey, you gotta crack that coin out, because it's really nice. So I did, and I sent it back to PCGS, and they said, nope, not only is it not a nice 66, it's a 64. I said, okay, well, crap. So I'm going to send it to John in New Jersey, and I'm going to say, all right, man, here I am in a 64. Your guys in Virginia said it's a nice 5. I had people that said it was a nice 6. Is this a gold sticker? Am I going to end up with a gold CAC piece dollar? Probably not. I can't possibly imagine that he would do it, because I just feel like the world doesn't work in this lovely way. But that's the way that I would like it to believe. So I think I unwrapped the coin so I can actually show you. Anyway, that's the background of this coin. So let's see what we have to say on this coin. Here's what they did. He gave me my CAC-G label on it. Did he give me a gold sticker? They tied the CAC-G label on it. I don't see a gold label, so it's probably not a gold, but maybe. What does it say? Just a green bean. All right. Well, there's the answer, everybody. So CAC-G said it was a 5, and which should be a nice 5, and New Jersey said it was a nice 4. So no explanation either. I specifically asked for a explanation more. So this is, I guess, is going to go in the win pile, but I'm going to put it separately because that one we're going to have to do a little. That one I think is going to go and get cracked out. So again, like another interesting. We're learning something here. Like that's a very interesting coin. That was not the result that I wanted, but it does answer the question that the grading standards of New Jersey and Virginia do seem to be diverging a little bit because in theory it's supposed to be a nice 5, and if it's in a 4 holder, then arguably it should grade. So I don't know. Interesting, right? I mean, this is why we do this, because we're learning crazy stuff about the way that the coin industry works, and I hope we're all learning something here. So that's really kind of fun. All right, let's get back to it. This is wild. This is definitely the most educational CAC sub that I have done so far. We're learning a lot about how this stuff goes. Okay, 27D piece dollar, back to kind of regular stuff. Nice original look, PCGS 64. Nice looking coin. No arguments, no complaints, no big hits. Original skin, and I think this might. I don't remember the story behind this coin. I don't know. I like it. I don't know. We'll see what we have to say about the 27D piece dollar. Answer on this one: obverse PVC. Interesting. So the answer on that one is, I mean, this is another area where I don't see it. Do I see any real PVC on this one? I don't really see. Yeah, I mean, if you off angle it a little bit, you can kind of see, but this isn't problematic. So I guess I can acetone this one and give it another shot. Oh wait, you know what? There's maybe a little on the right over there. I don't know. I could probably acetone this coin, but I don't know. I might just leave it. I might just leave this exactly as is and let someone else have the fun on that one. So yeah, interesting. 0.50 50. Really enjoying the show. Thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying it. I am too. We're having a great time. This is like awesome. This is fun. We're learning stuff. All right. I think my summary for tonight so far is I strongly agree with the winners, and I somewhat disagree with the losers on this one. And I think that's kind of how this usually works. But there's no like surprise stickers so far, but there's definitely some surprise losers tonight. Okay, let's keep going. Thanks for sticking with me, everybody. 35 piece dollar gem. 65, nice, again, original skin to it. I don't really see a lot of problems with this coin. I like it. It's kind of got a nice original look to it. Is a little chatter on the cheek. Is that enough? Is that too much for gem, for CAC? I don't know. But certainly has a really nice look to it. So we'll see. Let's go and see what we have to say on the 35 piece dollar coming up next. The 1935 piece dollar in gem. Yes. All right. That's a definite win right there. That's a really pretty coin, and 35 in gem with a CAC sticker definitely works out nicely. So that's a nice win right there on the piece dollar. And here's your answer, guys. This is what a CAC 65 should look for. Okay, there was a commem. Who just asked if I had any commem? Someone just asked if I had any commems, and Cliff says JA sees PVC like the kid in Sixth Sense sees ghosts. It's true. All right, here's a Oregon in 65. This was this has PVC on it, right? But it's like the nice PVC. Look at it. It's kind of got a nice silky skin on it. And so I sent this one in because I showed it to a bunch of people who were like, look, you should actually crack this coin and get it in a 6 or a 6+ holder because it's really pretty. I didn't want to crack an OGH because I like OGHs, and I wanted to give it a shot with John. I predict he'll say PVC because he's probably in a PVC mood, but it's a really nice looking coin, and it's a very nice original Oregon, and it's kind of happy versus, Nico says, happy versus sad haze. That's the question. So does the Oregon have happy or sad haze? The answer is right there, sad haze, obverse and reverse PVC. So this is what John would call sad haze on the Oregon. I personally think it's happy haze. I like the look of the Oregon. I'm not going to argue with that one, but he's going to call that one sad haze. So there's the answer on the Oregon. Okay. Do we have anything else in this box? And we'll move on. So yeah. Look at this Pan Pac. Here's a fun little coin. Pan Pacs are awesome. Look at this. Old, fatty, nice, toned. I don't think this has sad haze. I think this is, an album or velvet box tone Pan Pac that has a little bit of, you can look at that nice album toning on the back. This is another one of those coins where it could go into like old cleaning plus retoned or nice original Pan Pac. So really, really love the look of it. It's only a 63. I think NGC was conservative on it, but maybe they netted it. So I really like the look on it. Old fatty with an intact hologram, and the JA opinion on this one is sticker. That's a big win also. Beautiful. Love this. Nice. And I kind of paid up for this coin too, and it's got a nice original look to it. So that's a pretty coin. That's definitely like Pan Pacs any Pan Pacs are awesome. Even the quote unquote cheap Pan Pacs like this one. This one is a very nice one. So another win for the NGC pile on that one. That's great. All right, next on the agenda, 1834 half cent AU 58. Kind of beautiful, nice luster, very original looking coin. I bought it because it has a really nice look to it. It's kind of just a touch of luster break, no weird coloration, no staining, no problems that I see. So I see this 1834 half cent as a winner. We will see what the gods at CAC say, and the answer is yellow sticker. What do they have to say? I'll let you guys predict before I actually pull it out. I like the coin. I'm gonna guess. I actually don't know what he's gonna say to it. Let's see what he says. Obverse old cleaning. Wow. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I see an old cleaning on this one, but I'm sure he looked closer than I have looked, and I think it's got a really nice look to it. So I don't see it, but I do have to trust him on that one. So we'll have to put that one reluctantly into the no pile. All right. Let's move on to the next one. That's a boo, but that's okay. All right. Here's the Flying Eagle. Man, this coin, like, I sent it back for reconsideration because I bought this one. I was like, look at it. It's a perfect OGH, beautiful Flying Eagle. I don't like AU58, the colors there. It's just, and he didn't give me any comments last time. He literally just said nothing. Fail. You stink. You are no good. You have a terrible eye. You can't pick coins. So I got no feedback on this one. So I sent it back for, polite reconsideration. And I put a note. I said, humbly requesting reconsideration on this one. I'm going to assume that, they're pretty consistent, that the answer is that probably there's something wrong with it. But at least we will find out now what is wrong with it. And the answer to what is wrong with it is PVC claims to higher grade. That's a really interesting comment. PVC claims to higher grade, which means he thinks this is an unk coin, and if we cracked it out, which I will not do, we'd have to really get in there. I do not see the PVC, but he gave me an arrow on it, so we'll look into this with I'll get my loop and we'll do a follow-up. I don't see the PVC there. I'm going to assume that it's there, which is interesting. So he's saying that this is actually an unk, but for a little bit of PVC. I am not going to crack this coin out. I think the OGH is awesome. I think the coin with a little bit of PVC, I'd much rather have a nice AU58 than an OGH. I will not sacrifice an OGH, even if that has claims to a higher grade. I'll let one of you maniacs do that. So there's our answer. There was a little spot of PVC that he didn't like on that coin, and that's the answer. So that's fine. At least we got an answer to it. I'll have to really dig in on that one to figure out where that PVC is, but I didn't see it. 1857 flyer. This one is an unk. I think, is this a 5 or a 4? This is an NGC 5, I think. Really, it's a nice coin. Flying Eagles in unk are tough, and they're tough and popular. It's NGC, so no offense to anyone on NGC here. I know that NGC is often a point off between the CAC and PCGS standards, but I did like it. It's got tremendous eye appeal. So I think I'm going to have to vote no on it just because of the history and the kind of the logic. But I do kind of hope for the best. So we'll see what he has to say. Obverse abrasions, close call. Close call. That's nice. That's really nice. I really like it. He was really close. It's close. So it is a nice 65. So he's just saying that it's like the obverse abrasions are just a little bit too much, but otherwise. So I was right in that it's a nice coin. I was wrong in that it just wasn't quite enough to get to John's yes pile. So that's a bummer, but it's an interesting sticker. Obverse abrasions, close call. All right, next one. 1877 Indian key date. F12, tough coin. This is like the 1909 SVDB of Indians, not deeply rare, just low mintage, and a lot of people collect Indian cents, so 1877 ends up being the key date. Quick little hint for those of you watching, if you ever want to learn about authenticity, the number one thing to look at on 1877s is that weakness in the middle N of 1. They will all have it. They were all struck with that same reverse die. So, and I think the proofs do not have that weakness, if I'm correct. So if you're going to see one in this grade, it's either a circulated proof, which is unlikely, or it's a counterfeit. And so first thing I look at when I pull up an 1877 is always that weak N in the middle. This is a fine coin. It is both fine in designation and in my description. I think it is a fine coin. I think it meets the grade for an F12. I'm not even going to look when I pull it out because I'm starting to learn that there are these, I can see the stickers. So let's pull it into view. I don't see any big stickers, so that's a good positive sign. But maybe the sticker's higher up. CAC sticker, yeah. F12, nice. 1877, good coin. Nice coin with a sticker. This is like a bread and butter coin for the key date collector. So happy with that. That's a nice win. So good. And now we have another 1877 Indian right after this one. Even look at this one, OGH in a 40. That's a bigger boy coin. This one I had to buy because it was an OGH, and OGH 1877 and XF is like super tough. I think I liked this coin a little less than I liked the fine. And I think you can see that middle, the weakness in the N. I think I see a little bit of green in the E. And I don't know how seriously that's going to bother. Probably enough because it's a key date and he really wants to be picky on the key dates. And there are enough of them out there. I'm going to vote no on this one with a hope for a yes. And as I pulled it out, the first thing I saw is this. So the answer is, as I predicted, it's the corrosion on the E, and he says reverse. So there's a little arrow right there pointing to it, and there's just a little gunk on that E. And this is one of those coins probably would make the grade if it were a less quote unquote common coin, but there are many of these out there, and they have the right to be picky. So while I'm sad to not get a CAC sticker on it, I do have to reluctantly agree with the grade, with the decision on that one. So that's the answer. Okay, let's move on to the next one. We're down to our last box, by the way, so we're making it. All right, Eric. All right. This coin is awesome. We cheated on this one. We know the answer on this one. I'm sorry to have to know the answer one, but I want to tell the story on this one. We cheated because Eric and I bought this coin together. This coin walked up to us at Long Beach, and it was in a 5-holder, a 4-holder. I think it was in an NGC 5-holder, and we both agreed that this is really nice for a 5. And we wanted to, so we cracked it. We submitted it to PCGS. It was an NGC 5, I think, and we got back a 5+ because it's really pretty, and we had to send it to CAC, and we cheated because we needed to know the answer on it. So the answer is, it's so nice that it got a CAC sticker because it's beautiful. I mean, look at this. Look at the luster. Look at the color on this coin. It's sick. It is absolutely sick, and it's also already sold, unfortunately. Sorry to anyone who falls in love with it. And I'm going to put this aside because it's getting shipped out tomorrow. We cheated. We looked at the coin, and then someone really wanted to buy it. So, okay. Let's move on to the next one. This is a 1964 red. I think this might be yours, Eric. I don't remember, but seems like an Eric coin. So 1964 red. Pull this out. Beautiful coin. This might have been an upgrade. I don't remember the story of that coin, but really, really nice. Worthy of a sticker. The answer on the 1964 red is a beautiful sticker. Look at that. Gorgeous. Another monster, blasty, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous coin. So we love that one. Absolutely beautiful. Great, great coin. Great coin. All right, next on the agenda is a 1905 in 6 red. I think this is also Eric's coin. And because CoinScope is that good, and I'm not cool enough to have a 6 red. So 1905 in a 6 red, beautiful coin. Look at that russet, golden, reddish beauty. I love it. I like it. I like it. Very pretty. Worthy of a sticker. Hope you got a sticker on this one, Eric. And let's look and see what we say on the 6 red. Boom! Oh, that's killer. CoinScope is dominating. Good job, Eric. That's nice. That is sick. So, good eye, man. You know how to pick them. That's great. That was a real win. That was a good one. All right, next one is an 09 SVDB XF45. I think this was my coin. You know, I have a stock in trade in key dates, and I like 09 SVDBs, and I like nice looking 09 SVDBs, and this is a nice looking 09 SVDB. So I'm going to predict yes on this one. It's a good, solid key date, good grade, good color, good everything, and the answer is yes. Good. I am getting good at picking my XF 09 SVDBs. I have a good history on these ones, so that is a nice little win on that one. So we're pleased on that one. That's good. All right, next on the agenda. Yes, CAC. 16D in 5 brown. This is Eric's coin, also CoinScope. Very pretty, good looking coin. I don't remember what this started life at. I know this was a raw PCGS submission. A lot of red in that brown. You know, that's again really good looking coin. I mean, you've seen gem browns that look much darker and worse than that. I think PCGS was conservative in their grade on that one, and I think that is easily deserving of a CAC sticker. And the answer on this one is a sticker. So we did not get it. So we're going to learn why we didn't get it, and the answer is obverse rub and lines. Oh, there you go. The dreaded JA friction. You cannot get friction on these coins. Otherwise, you are going to be demolished on them. And that's the answer. So that's a bummer, but such is life. So, Cliff, Noah is the 09 SVDB whisperer. I like to agree. All right, look at this Trime. MS64, 1862, Civil War date. It's got a nice look to it. Trimes are fun coins. I really like them. Very original. Doesn't have a dippy look. You know, it's got luster. Not quite gem, but overall an appealing looking coin. I have bad luck with 64s. So I'm going to vote probably no, because I just think it's tough. I don't know why. There's something about it. My gut kind of says there's something off, but I hope I'll be wrong on this one. I'm going to pull out of the box, and we're going to see multiple stickers. So there's our answer. Multiple stickers. It's a no. My gut was right, and he said reverse dip stain, burnt, please call. Interesting. Ooh, I got a please call. Okay, now I have an excuse to call and talk about my 1912. So I'm putting this in my please call pile. Burnt, please call. Interesting. That'll be good. I'm gonna call him, and I'm gonna ask him about that one. That's fun. 64 is cursed, but now I've got an excuse for a follow up. All right, we'll move on. Burnt. All right, next, shield nickel. Look at this shield nickel. Proof 65 shield nickel. This coin is another beauty. Beautiful coin. I just find this coin absolutely delightful. It's just got a great look to it. It's in a fatty, I don't normally buy shield nickels, but this just has such a pleasing look to it, that it's got a very original kind of, there's a little bit of color. It's pretty. And so gem proof shield nickel, I'm going to vote yes on this one. I really like the look on it. And we'll see the answer on this one. I'm going to predict yes. I hope it's a yes, and it's a yes. Yeah, this is like It's just, sometimes there's a look and you can kind of look at it and you kind of get a look. It's just there's a little bit of color. There's nothing wild. No major detracting marks. Good eye appeal. So this is a very solid gem proof on that one. So that's a happy little one. Nice look on that one. Okay, next on the agenda after that is 1918 cursed MS64. Really, really nice buffalo nickel. But that's a really pretty 64, but I do think 64 is a little bit cursed. So I don't see any problems with it. I like it. It's got a good look to it. I think I bought it because it has a really nice look to it. Not a deeply rare coin. It's the branch mints are tougher, but this does have a kind of near gemmy look to it. And I thought, fair enough. I think it's a strong 64. So let's see if I can break the 64 curse with the 1918 Buffalo. Broken the 64 curse for this box. Nice look to it. Near gem, very solid looking coin. And I really like it. So that's a nice little win there. That's a good looking coin. Good looking coin. All right. Broke my 64 curse. This is the next one. I really just like the look of this coin. I mean, look how blasty this one is. I thought this was a kind of gold CAC. I don't see a gold sticker on this one, but 1928 and a 4. Again, not a deeply expensive coin, but it had such a blasty, lustrous look to it that I really I bought this one as sort of a gold CAC shot. So I don't know. I think it looks really nice. But let's see. Doesn't look like I got a gold bean. So maybe I at least got a green bean. So that's fine. I don't think this is like a massive win. I mean, look at it. Like, stand from here. Like, look. It's like, look at the luster on this coin. The strike is maybe a little weak, but it just has that. This certainly had the pop. I would not have been shocked to see this coin in a gold sticker. It probably was just a little shy of it, but still nice OGH with a green bean. So I think we're okay with that one. So that was a nice win. And the pile is actually almost pretty even. We're doing all right. I'm not. We started out a little slower than we did on this one, but that one's all right. 37 in proof 66. This one almost has a cameo look to it. I love proof buffalo nickels. I don't know why. I love them. I think proof buffalo nickels are really fun. And this coin has, dare I say, almost a cameo look to it. I think I bought this I think I got it in NGC and I sent it to PC and just. It's a crossover coin. Really liked it. Has a really nice look to it. You can kind of almost see a little cameo there, and I thought that had the look. So, proof buffalo nickel. There's my proof, but it also has a sticker on it. Boo. Reverse hairline. Again, the hairline on the proofs. I'm a little puzzled. I have to admit. This is like something that I'm learning. I thought that proofs with hairlines are why it's a 66 and not a 67 or a 68. So I'm very puzzled to get a hairline. Maybe it's too much. Maybe there's I don't know. This is going to be on my phone call list also. I'm going to put this on the please call pile to ask JA about why proofs with hairlines are not worthy of CAC stickers, because I'm a little shoe. There's an OGH coin coming up that was, it's my 3-legger in AU50. Okay, well, that one, I'm going to show you the coin, and then we'll go and we'll discuss it. I saw there was a sticker on it, so this did not make it. Sorry to spoil the fun, but it was slightly out of order. And we'll take a look at it and learn what they didn't like about it. That was sort of a mixed one. One cool thing I do like about this coin, original Teletrade. I don't know if you guys remember Teletrade. That was the pre-date Great Collections. Ian, the current president and founder of Great Collections, was at Teletrade, and you can see these old coins with these old stickers, dot matrix printer stickers on them. Means this coin has been in this holder for a while and was originally bought on Teletrade, which I like. Did not make the CAC sticker because he says the reverse is an XF45. So again, one of these coins that PCGS probably netted 50 being a kind of compromised grade, and the reverse is just a little too weak for them to make it a 50 CAC, but nonetheless a nice looking coin. So that's the answer on that one. 4 coins left in this adventure. 1827 cap bust dime VF20. Look at that, really pretty, right? Just really pretty. Again, like not a super rare coin, but man, I just love coins with this look. I love circulated coins with this look on it. I feel like this kind of has what you want to see on a nice VF coin. So this one, I predict yes. The answer is yes. Very not an expensive coin, but a nice one, and I think really pretty and worthy of a CAC sticker. So that was a good one. This is what we like to call I call this the mini Gobrecht. Wait, is this a mini or a micro? Yeah, it's the mini. There's the Gobrecht dollar. Then there's what we call the mini Gobrecht, which is the dime, and then we call the micro Gobrecht, which is the half dime. And I think it'll be fun to have a nice set of the mini, the micro, and the big one. This is an XF45. Doesn't quite have that XF look that I've seen the other XFs have. So I think I'm gonna vote no on the mini Gobrecht, even though I like it. And the answer is lots of stickers, which means we have scrape on Libert plus obverse rim. So I can't quite get in there, and I can't really see it. But again, I trust that John looked at this coin closely. So the mini Gobrecht scrape on Libert plus obverse rim. And by the way, I do really appreciate that we have gotten feedback on every single coin tonight, and I'm really happy about that. So that's really nice. And John did not phone it in, and I appreciate it deeply, even though there are some puzzlers in this one. So we're gonna find out. Okay, 2 more left in this evening, and then we're going to be done. Look at that, 75cc in F15. Chef's kiss. Love the look of it. But, as we've learned previously, doesn't have full liberty on the shield. And I think, and this is one of the ones I remember, I don't remember I have to remember my CAC grading standards. I know it needs full liberty on a VF, 100%. I don't remember whether it needs full liberty on a fine. And so I don't know whether this one is going to make it to a fine 15 or whether this is just going to end up being a 12 or a nice VG. But from an eye appeal standpoint and from an overall wear standpoint, really delightful. There is that little hit up there in between United and States. If anything is going to be a deal breaker, that will be it, in addition to Liberty. Although again, when you're down in the low grades on this one, it's going to be tough. So New Thug City says it needs all letters visible for a 15. So I think this one, between the hit and the non-complete Liberty, is probably a no, but maybe I'm not looking close enough. Certainly eye appeal wise, the coin is all there. The net result of the coin is a sticker, and we're going to say that sticker says needs Liberty. Reverse damage 9 and 10 o'clock. Okay, so it's not Liberty. I mean, maybe it could be Liberty also, but it is. It's the little. It's that thing going on between United and States. So at least I called that out, right? I even called it out in my pre-roll video as a no-go. Okay, and then we've got the last coin of the evening. The last gradable coin, 32S Washington quarter in AU55. Not the most exciting coin in the world. Key date, it's nice. It's got a nice original look to it. There's luster in there. It's got some toning to it. It's an AU55, so it doesn't have the cursed AU50 net grade. So I think it's got a good look to it. I think it's pretty good. So that is the answer on that. And let's see how we end the evening with the 32S Washington Mr. Key Date. And the net result is a sticker on the 32S Washington. That's a good way to end things. I like that. We end on a positive note with a nice green bean on a Key Date AU Washington that will sell very well. So that's great. Okay, and then I have one more coin in here, which was a fun little one. This was my 1891, which was a re-sticker. I bought this in a 6, and then I sent it in for reconsideration because I said, dang, that's a really nice 6. And PCGS gave me the 6 plus, and so I got my re-sticker on it. So now we have a really, really nice, this was not a surprise coin, but it was a nice re-sticker. So I get to kind of maybe put that in the win pile. Thank you all. Really appreciate you joining tonight. Really, really fun. Good way to spend a Friday night, and we learned a lot. Signing off for Rarity 7, this is Noah Numismatak. Thank you, and have a good night, everybody.